Close your eyes. I'm going to take you on a journey. Are you ready? You're wearing comfortable walking shoes and loose-fitting clothing. It is a sunny and warm breeze. It is 10 a.m. on a Saturday morning. You begin your journey. You are on a dirt walking path in a slightly wooded area. You smell a sweet, sweet aroma in the air and feel a gentle breeze across your face, causing your hair to jostle around as you walk. You hear a bird chirp occasionally, the crunch of leaves under your feet, and in the distance, a slight trickle that causes you to think, is there a stream? As you walk, you notice the various shades of brown on the bark of the trees, in the rocks of the ground. In your view to the left, you see a small cluster of purple flowers. The plants have long, thin stems with few leaves. You wonder, what are they? As your curiosity builds, you hear a bzzz sound near your ear, and you instinctively swish it away. You see the flies zip by you as you continue walking. On the left of the path is a fallen tree. It looks like a tree. The tree is bumpy and brown, however there is no green leaves on it. It is no longer planted in the ground, and now serves as a resting spot for your wearied walker's feet. And I am sure an occasional animal may find it suitable resting place as well. Can you hear the birds in the distance and see the flowers, tree, and the wonders of nature? It's all around you. Now, please open your eyes. The journey I've just taken you on was down one of the many paths available at any of the Darke County parks and nature centers found right here in our own backyards. Hi, I'm Aaron Dry-Speaky, and I'm excited to be sharing with you the Business Professionals Women's Monthly Luncheon about the Darke County parks. They are among the best in the state. I hope, after learning more about the opportunities available with Darke County parks, you too might join in the fun. Visit, walk, enjoy, learn, and perhaps even decide to volunteer to make the parks even better. According to DarkeCountyParks.org, the Darke County Parks Organization was created in 1972. The Coppice Nature Center was donated in 1974. There are 8 natural areas and 4 historic sites and over 500 acres of land. All the parks are open from sunrise to sunset. There's a couple pictures from our local parks right there. They're all very nice. And now, the parks provide educational, recreational, and training and research that cannot be found in any other area of the community. A study by Penn State University shows significant correlations reduced in stress, lowered blood pressure, and perceived physical health in the length of the stay and visits in parks. According to Eastern EKU, Parks and Recreation Administration, the same organization also noted that parks and nature preserves are also proven to improve water quality, protect groundwater, prevent flooding, and improve the quality of air we breathe, provide vegetative buffers to development, produce habitat for wildlife, and provide a place for children and families to connect with nature and recreate the outdoors together. I, for one, am all for finding ways to improve water quality without the use of chemicals. Let's look at some of the park locations. All of the following information was gathered from brochures available at the Nature Center. Shawnee Prairie Preserve and Nature Center offers programs and classes for children through the year. There is a meeting room and availability for nationals to give a presentation to your group. It features displays, a library, gift shop, and a bird viewing area. Also located here is the Log House, and it is at the focal point of all of our historic interpretation, which occurs throughout the year. Shawnee Prairie Preserve is over 2 miles of trails. We'll take you through the woodlands, prairies, and wetlands of the largest prairie preserve found in Darke County parks. Coppice Nature Sanctuary, Windward Wetlands, Drew, and Edison Woods Preserves are 177 acres of woodlands, beech, maple, trees, wetlands, uplands, and restored prairie habitat. For wildlife, Drew Woods is only open 2 times each year, as it is currently being used for scientific research. Tecumseh Point, one of my favorite spots, has a paved interpretive trail along the Greenville Creek. Visitors experience the historically significant point where the famous Shawnee War Chief burned fires from 1805 to 1808 in protest from the Treaty of Greenville. Turkey Worth Family and Route Long Preserves are a host for prairie grass, blue big stem, and more than 150 acres of reestablished prairie and managed wetlands. There are looping walking trails which lead you through beautiful, unaltered sections of mature woodland, and a trail of memorial trees. Alish Bish Park and Discovery Center is located on Ohio Street along the Greenville Creek. This is a 5-acre park and offers paved public canoe access and black-topped walking and a biking path which connects to the Greenville City Park trails. I will share more upcoming exciting changes for this park later in the presentation. Prairie Ridge Park is on North Broadway. Sorry about my cough, I'm a little sick. And most known for the Anthony Wayne Peace Council House, 250-year-old oak trees, a scenic trestle bridge, and restored prairie. Another one of my favorite spots. The Garst Museum, is located in the same region, not the greatest, I'm sorry. And the annual Treaty City cross-country meet is held there. The paved paths found there. I can tell you from experience, none of the parks or preserves are the same. The experience I have every time I go, no matter which park I choose, is always different. I really encourage you to take time to visit them all. As you make plans for these upcoming parks experiences, here are some very important guidelines and rules as listed on the Darke County Park Store website. Do not park in areas that are not clearly marked. For parking, do not collect plants, animals, or artifacts of any kind. Pets must be walked on a leash, fishing is permitted with only a state license, and biking restricted to paved paths only. As I mentioned earlier, sorry. 1 second. As I mentioned earlier, the newest facility to join the Darke County Parks family is the Bish Discovery Center on Ohio Street in Greenville. According to the Parks Director, Roger Von Frank, the Bish Discovery Center was formerly Spencer Landscaping, located on Ohio Street. Will serve as a multi-purpose facility. In addition, there are 2.883 acres with the community gardens and educational plots being planned. Our plans include a rain barrel and collector vessels with additional displays for solar power, and even a wind generator. Mr. Von Frank is definitely excited about these plans and explained the funding will be from a grant from the Darke County Parks. Have recently been awarded. Chief Naturalist Rob Clifford, which I interviewed, explained during an interview at Shawnee Prairie, the property just kind of fell in our lap. It is our goal to open up the Discovery Center sometime this summer after we get a few projects accomplished. Naturalist Clifford explained, to continue to improve the Darke County Parks organization, we need volunteers. Like you, he continued, there are volunteer opportunities for everyone, from trimming foliage to clearing paths, leading nature walks, working the gift shop, helping summer camps and classes, and also doing snack and being attendance, counselor, all those. I personally like to carefully consider how you can participate the volunteer in order to maintain and continue to improve Darke County Parks. According to park volunteer Phil Hellinger, I have run the Pioneer Toy Station offered during the fall annual Prairie Days. It is my favorite part of volunteering. You can do as much or as little as you'd like. Just remember, every minute you give to the parks help make our parks better. Phil is a 10-year volunteer and enjoys learning and educating every time he visits. Here are 2 upcoming volunteer activities that I would invite you to consider participating in. These events are listed in the Spring 2018 Quarterly Newsletter of Darke County Parks. Summer camps is Egg Sighting Science, Sticks and Stones, Stampin' to Nature, Earth Ninjas, and many more. Lots of varied assignments, a nature guide or assistant, server for snacks, nurse, attendance, counselor, assistant. FAWN, Family Outdoor Nature Discoveries. This is a monthly opportunity for families to come out and enjoy learning about different aspects of nature. This is an opportunity for families to engage in unconstructed and purposeful outdoor play in the parks. We have volunteers that assist with registration as well as activities. For more information and to volunteer, email the email listed above. I have led you on an imaginary walk through the woodlands, told you about the many varied nature preserves and parks available in Darke County. The Darke County Parks are essential and need you to volunteer and maintain the beauty through cleanup, help facilitate programs and events, and to continue to improve our nature centers. Now is the time to visit Darke County Parks and make sure you volunteer. Nature is magnificent, and together as volunteers we can also be magnificent. Aline Litchfield, Darke County Park supporter and volunteer. I do truly appreciate the time you've given me to share about the Darke County Parks, and I look forward to enjoying our parks and hopefully volunteering alongside you for the events to come. Now, as you can see right there, that is a picture of me helping with some kids and teaching at Shawnee Prairie. Thank you, and thank you for watching my speech.